So thank you so much for checking out this video. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can use direct response marketing to get prospect to call you. Okay, so the beauty of direct response marketing is to get people pre-interested, pre-motivated and pre-qualified before they even speak to you. Okay, and this is a quote by Joe Polish. He's one of the greatest, one of the marketers which I learned from. And if you're serious about marketing, if you're serious about growing your business, you should check his stuff out. But before you do that, I'm just explaining to you how you can use direct response marketing in the digital age. You can do this online or offline, but right now at the where we are in time, you're more going deeper and deeper into the digital age. As you can see, you go in the street, you see people, they are constantly on their phone, they're on computers, they're on tablets, and soon there will be more devices that will come that gets people online. So what you gotta realize that the principles of direct response marketing, no matter how deep we go into technology, the principles of marketing remains the same. And people back in the day, people like Gary Halbert, Dan Kennedy used to do this back in the day. And but right now that is the same principles, but they are done online on different platforms. So let's get into direct response marketing. Is a great way. Is great when you don't have a lot of budget to advertise on. It's good if you want to make real big money without spending a whole lot in the beginning. Okay. So, and even if you do become successful at direct response marketing, even if you do get big result, is important to, you can still keep direct response marketing, keep going, just increasing your budget and reach out to more people, because no matter is highly effective. Okay, and with direct response marketing, your main focus is to compel people enough to call you and to do business with you, and 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 to do that you got to basically figure out three things right before you can create a direct response marketing piece and put it out there and get your ideal prospect to come to you. Okay, there's three things you might do before you can implement this. Okay, so what those three things are: the first thing you have to ask yourself is who is your target customer. Okay, you have to find out who that perfect customer is, that is hungry for your product or service. Okay, you got to figure out what their values are, what is their current life situation, what is their fears and frustration, what is their desires and aspiration in the current moment, what is it that they want from the kind of service you give to them. Okay, and what is the main problem they have in regard to your business. Okay, and people have many problems. They have their problems are many. They have problem with, maybe they have cars, they have houses, they have relationships, they have all business problems, friends, they have all kind of different problems, and you got to figure out what your solution is and what their problem is, and create a solution that solves their problem. Okay, so number two, you got to figure out where they are. When you find out who your customer is, what's their pain, you got to figure out where they are, where do they hang out, where do they shop from, what do they watch, what videos are they watching, and 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 what else. And after you figure out where they are, where they hang out, you got to figure out. So what I mean by that, let's say you in a, let's say, let me give you an example of where you can find that ideal customer. One place is that obviously we know that right now, the, let's say we know that people are constantly on their phone. Okay, they are constantly checking their phone, they're on their Facebook, they're reading maybe their emails, they're on YouTube watching videos. So what, like let's say someone is on Facebook and they have a particular business. Let's say they just bought a house, or they just bought something, and And with Facebook marketing, you can target, you can find out great information about about people, and more than what people actually think Facebook know about them. Facebook actually knows a lot of information they buy it from other companies, other related organizations. And what they do, they use all of that data which they have from us to to market to us, to sell that to the marketers, to help the marketers find those target audience, because Facebook, they make a lot of their money from marketers. So what we gotta figure out is that, like, let's say a person just bought a car or bought a house. So with Facebook, you can find that customer, you can find that person that bought the car. Let's say you're a mechanic or you do something in related to cars, and you can put something, you can put that your solution, your business in front of that person, and they bought a car. Maybe you put it in front and say, hey, you bought this car, maybe you want to do this and that. I don't know exactly what, but maybe they bought a house, they bought a brand new house. Maybe you're a plumber, and you can tell them blah blah. You can give them that. Maybe tell them, like, put the ad in front of them, tell them I can do this and this and that. Okay, and I'm going to show you example of a direct response ad headline which usually works very well. Okay, so it's number two, you got to find out where they are. Okay, and most of them are online. Okay, they are online, they are on Google, but you got to find out like, after what kind of purchase, after what kind of product they buy, would they need your service or your product. Okay, so after you did that, you gotta figure out the bait. Okay, what can you put in front of them. Okay, you gotta figure out what can you put in front of them to attract them to your business. Okay, what is the number one solution that they think they need. Okay, and you gotta put in front of them what they think they need, and then later on give them what they really need. Okay, because as Robert Collier, one of the greatest copywriters, he said, you gotta meet them, you gotta meet your customer, you gotta start the conversation in their head, you gotta start uh, your ad as the conversation they already have in their head. Okay, so you gotta figure out what they think they need, bring them in by that, and then give them what they really need. Okay, so what is it they want regarding your business? So make sure you stay till the end of this video, because at the end I'm going to show you I'm going to basically show you how you can figure all of this out. I'm going to dig deeper into those. Going to dig into step by step. There's a free webinar where you can dig into deep at each one of these, and there are marketing tools which you can use to figure out your ideal customer. Okay, so what's gonna happen is that, so once you figure these things out, then you got to go to work on creating the bait. Okay, no matter what business you're in, you need to use like information to bring in the prospect in, or maybe you can find a cheap, you need a physical, you're selling something physical. Maybe you can find some small lead magnet product that you can give them to bring them in. Okay, and if you don't want to give that, then there's education based marketing is the best way to bring in leads, to bring in your prospect. Okay, and if you're in the like a brick and mortar business, let's say plumber, you can bring them in like a with a plumber consumer awareness guide, that you can educate the customer on how to decide on what plumber to go for. Okay, and help them decide on picking the plumber, and at the end send them to yourself. So at the end of, let's say you create a consumer guide for plumbers. Okay, for plumbing. So what you want to do is that you want to help them on that guide, how to pick a plumber, maybe you can on the price, on how to deal with the plumber, and all of that. Okay, so whatever business you're in, think about how you can offer them value, something that they want really bad, and something that they think they want at first. You can bring them in with that. Okay, So to do this well, you got to listen to your customers and find out what they really want. Okay, you got to go out there and do a lot of market research to figure this out. All right. So the type of lead magnets which you can create, or as you can see, is consumer awareness guys for brick and mortar businesses. You can create free reports, free book, free techniques on or a trick they can use right away to get bit of relief, to get bit of results, so they can sense, okay, you know what you're talking about, maybe I should do business with this guy, maybe they come to you and they want to know more. Okay, free samples, free consultation, maybe 20 minutes, maybe you're let's say you're some you're a marketer or something, you want to get clients. You give them like a consultation session, maybe you're a PT, you give them a free consultation session, you bring them in, and then later you can offer them more of your product or service. Okay, what you want to do here is to give them a state of good thing, happening when they do business with you. Solve better of their problem before they pay you. Okay, give them like a little bit of hope. That's the point of this phase of the business, where you want to give them a bit of hope before they start doing business with you. Okay, so what you gotta do is that you gotta make your ads, the way you bring people in, the way you get leads. What you gotta do, you gotta make your ad irresistible. And to do that, you gotta dig into the emotional side of the prospect. Okay, you have to entice them in with your best stuff. And the one thing when they see it, and immediately they get it, and they get it that this, what you're giving, what you're offering, is made for them. So they immediately get it, and they just want to jump in and do business with you. Okay, and the ad has to be so relevant to what they want. So and you make it relevant by deep laser targeting your audience. So when they say that they stop whatever they're doing and come and check your website, or whatever wherever you're leading them to. Okay, this happens in the combination of the right target customer and the right lead magnet, so they know what they want. Okay, so let me give you an example, a story that I heard from Dan Kennedy. So let's say, for example, you're going along in the road, and there's like some kind of accident or something, and you see the cars in front of you, they're slowing down, and some of the cars that are behind, the they beeping, they're swerving at the cars in front, complaining about why they have slowed down. Okay, but you realize is that as soon as they themselves, the person who were complaining, get to the front where the accident has happened, they actually slow down and watch the accident just to check if anyone is hurt, anyone is dead. So your ad has to be something like an accident. As soon as the people see it, they can't help themselves but look at it to see what it is, to check. Okay, so that's how irresistible your ad needs to be to get people coming in. Okay. So here is that I'm gonna give you a example of $1 million headline. This headline, if used well, this headline can bring in a lot of prospect. So for example, let's say free guide reveals how you can get the cheapest possible deal and get quality work done quickly and properly when hiring a contract. Okay, so when someone wants to get some job done, maybe the house or something, what do they want? Okay, they're looking for quality work, they want it done quickly, and they want it, most importantly, they done properly. The keywords in this headline, okay, is quality, quickly, and properly. People want, the price is not that relevant for some people depending on their values, but they want proper work done. So that's the keyword here. This headline can get you thousands of leads if you put it in front of the right person. Okay, this headline works because it gives the prospect what they want, so they So you can create that report to work as a lead magnet. So you can create a report, uh, like what this headline says. Create a report, a guide that helps them to get the cheapest deal, get the quality work done quickly and properly. And doesn't matter what business you're in, you can make your business or make that headline fit in whatever business you have, and you're going to create something that they want and bring them in. Okay, so a lot of advertisers, when they are advertising, what they do wrong is that they try to satisfy the ego. The reality is people do not care about me and you. What they care about is what you can offer them. So when you're advertising, don't make anything about you or your business, okay? What you want to focus on how your business can serve them and bring them in, but what they want. So focus on the benefits that it will have on the customers. Focus on how it will make their life better, how it will save them trouble, save them time, save them money, and give them tremendous amount of value. Okay, so like I said before, Robert Collier talks about entering the conversation that's already going on in the prospect mind. Once you realize your target market, you're not going to try and convince people to do something. You're going to get their attention by showing them how to do something that's already on their mind. They're already thinking about how to do this. Okay, so if you want to implement this is the base of direct response marketing. This is the principle. No matter what platform, what technology you use, this is the principles that are applied to all kind of marketing. Okay, so if you want to learn how you can implement these principles, these strategies online, because as you know, we are the digital age, and the best way to implement these strategies online. So if you want to learn how to do that, what I've done for you is this. Okay, there's a free webinar that is going to dig into these principles, and it's going to show you how you can use this and how to do all of these things, saving you a lot of time, and how you can use something, how you can copy someone in your industry, in your market that is already doing, that is already in the kind of business you're in, and what they're doing is working. Instead of trying to figure out all by yourself, instead of trying to instead of trying to reinventing the wheels, what you will do here is to model someone that is already doing what you're doing and they're already successful at. Okay, and this webinar is going to show you how to do that, and it's going to show you everything about direct response marketing done on the internet, because these days online marketing is number one. And if you don't have a website, as Bill Gates said, if you don't have a website, you do not exist. So in this webinar, what you're going to learn secret on how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100. So you will learn here how to hack their sales funnel, their sales process online, and how you can implement it on your own business and make more money. Okay, secret number 2, how you can clone their proven funnel in less than 10 minutes. And this right here is much easier than you think, because in this webinar I'm going to introduce you to a tool called ClickFunnels. And in this tool is revolutionized marketers do business. It allows you to build crazy amount of sales funnel, like something like a website, instantly, and you can at the same day you can get you selling. Okay, so when you watch this video, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna get 2 weeks free trial to use that tool, and you can see how important and how useful this tool is. Okay, so, and secret number 3 is to how to get the same customer to buy your product. So the same customer that is buying from your the competitors, you're gonna get their customers and to buy your product without the competitors knowing you even exist. Okay, so go ahead and click the link in the description box and watch the webinar. Trust me, the information which is in this webinar, the webinar is completely free. You can watch it right below. So go ahead and watch it, and the information is in there. It's gonna make you millions if you implement them on your business. There's actually a guy who watched the webinar, and in about 6-7 months later, he was making $400,000 by implementing these strategies that you will learn in this webinar. Okay, so go below, click the link, and watch the webinar. You got nothing to lose; it's free, and you got so much to gain. Okay. So as soon as you click on the link here, you will be sent straight away to this page where you can straight away sign up for the webinar. You can just click on that into your emails, and trust me, the information you just get on this webinar, you know this is gold. Russell Brunson which is one of the elite marketers. He has a cutting edge information on how to do marketing online, and the information on here is going to change your business forever. I'm telling you, the information here is number one. That's the reason I'm actually promoting this guy's stuff, because I've been through it, and what this guy offers, what he promotes is gold. It's the best there is, the cutting edge in the industry. Okay, so go ahead and watch this webinar. It's a free webinar, and as soon as you watch it, you're going to get 2 weeks free trial for ClickFunnels. Is a tool where you can create amazing sales funnel instantly. This tool has completely spoiled marketers, so you want to use this tool for your business. Okay, so go ahead and do that now, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, because on this channel we're going to make a lot of videos on marketing and copywriting. We're going to dig a lot deeper into different kind of subjects, and we can